everybody. Happy Friday. How you guys doing today? Mike here at Imperial Tropicals, taking a look at our 600-gallon mixed peacock and hap tank. How's it going, Kevin, Davo, Seema with the 6 Mabunas yesterday? Well, that's good to hear. You got your fish that came in nice. So how's everybody doing? We're doing really good. Really want to go over a couple things today. Got the sale items. We have, I want to go over how our 4th of July sale went, which was really good. Thanks to you guys. Hello, Lynx. And we are going to do a giveaway as usual. So stay tuned today, guys. If you have any requests on fish you want to see, we will try to look at them. But we do have a lot to go over today. Hello, Nick. Happy Friday. But yeah, I'm gonna go grab some fish food, guys. We're gonna feed these fish really quick. Look at them begging for food over here. They're all in the corner. They cannot wait. They see people come close to this tank and they think they're getting fed almost immediately. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab some fish food and I'm gonna throw some in there. Big Junior, how you doing? Howdy from Texas. How's the weather? How you holding up over there? Texas has had some serious issues lately. Hopefully you are okay. I'm assuming you are, seeing that you're on the live stream. Yeah, I'm gonna get a little closer, guys. I'm gonna throw some food in here. Hopefully you guys can see some of these really pretty fish. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I am a really big fan of these OB Borlei, the orange and the blue OBs. They got a nice kind of white blaze underneath. But yeah, these guys are big time eaters. You can see some of the catfish down at the bottom starting to come out. Some of the Synodontis. They're looking really nice. Hello, Susan. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Davo, these fish really do think they're starving, but they are very well fed. But I'm really enjoying this tank, guys. I personally, I'm sure most of you guys know, have been watching for a while. I personally never kept peacocks and haps. It just isn't like my interest in the hobby. But watching this tank, it might just change my mind. It's really hard to beat these colors in these fish. The behavior isn't as intense as I thought it would be. They figured out when done right, these fish figure out their hierarchy pretty quickly and they don't just constantly beat on each other. Now, if you're overstocked or you have too big a difference in sizes between fish, you'll see issues like that. But we started the tank with a bunch of fish that are all the same size, and it worked out really well. So that is something to consider if you're looking to add more fish to your tank, that you want to get fish that are the same size as the fish you already have, so they're not getting bullied, or maybe you get stuff too big and they bully all your fish you previously had. So just think about that. Howdy, Sonny. Happy Friday. Pakel, happy Friday. Toot, how you doing? Or Tout. But yeah, let's guys, let's go over a couple of the sale items that are going to be on sale this week. So if you guys missed out on the, well, first of all, guys, I want to turn around. We'll talk for a minute before we get into all that. So just give me 1 second. Turn you around. Whoops. There we are. So, how's everybody doing today? Um, I just want to say a quick thank you for everybody who participated in our Black Friday sale. It was really, really good. It was actually better than the year before. And every year we're just seeing this constant growth, and that can't happen without you guys. So thank you. Thank you for everybody who has been patient too with waiting for their orders. This year, though, we've been on top of it. By Tuesday, we're going to be fully caught up with having all of your orders shipped. So if you're wondering, hey, when's my order going to ship? Either Monday or Tuesday is going to be the last day when we caught up and all those are out. So, yeah, thank you guys. Really appreciate that. Hopefully, you guys got some good deals. We had the 15% off the whole site. We had a lot of BOGOs. Saw a lot of BOGOs go out the door. And also noticed a lot of um, peacocks and haps. We are really low. You guys have been buying us out. We cannot breed and grow these guys out fast enough. So really want to say just thank you guys for that. It lets us continue to do what we do, and we love doing it. So thank you, and let's get back to the fish. We're going to go over this week's sales. So if you didn't get to hit the 4th of July sale, this week we're going to have 5 more BOGO items and 5 items that are on 50% off. So let me turn you guys back around. Take 1 second here. I'm getting a little faster at this, guys, but it does take a second. So, all right. So let's get into the sale. We'll go look at a few of these fish. So the first item, let's go over that. The first item on the list this week is going to be the Western rainbow fish, or the Melanitania australis, or the Australian rainbow. There's a lot of fish called Australian rainbows. It's just a generic name, but so we like to use scientific names around here. So that's going to be the Melanitania australis, or the Western rainbow. Those guys are going to be on sale this week. And then also I want to show what's also going to be on sale are the gold barbs. So those are going to be on BOGO. I just want to show the gold barbs. As of lately, I've been noticing a lot of good colors in these barbs. They're getting some really nice green iridescence to them. So these guys are nice, peaceful barbs. They don't get too big. They're not nippy. They're just a gold color with a green kind of undertone, green sheen to them. Let's see if I can find some that are... I'm a little too close. There we go. So you can see some of them have like a nice green sheen. I'm assuming the ones with the green are the males. They're a little bit smaller. The bigger ones, the bigger bellies, are females. So those are going to be on BOGO. We also have the lemon tetra, another really nice tetra. So if you're looking for some yellow schooling fish, you got the lemon tetras. So those will be on sale. Let's see. We have the giraffe cichlids. So now these are one of my favorite. They're one of the more common fish that we have in that 600-gallon tank over there. But I'm going to show you what the small ones look like, and then we'll go look at one of the males that is colored up in the show tank. So if you're not familiar with them, you can see them. So this is what the smaller giraffe cichlids look like at 1 to 2 inch. They have a nice kind of camo. They're like yellow and green. Yeah, so this is what they look like at a small size. Let's go look at one of the males, and I'm going to answer that question. Can gold barbs go with, with bleeding heart tetras? And I would say they could. Now, they are from different continents. You have a tetra with a barb, but overall, both of them are relatively peaceful. I would say the The bleeding heart tetras might be a little nippy. They're a little bit more boisterous, but they're not overly aggressive. And I would say they could probably go together in a community tank. Now let's look at a larger Venustus or giraffe cichlid. I love how these guys look as adults. You get the nice blues and yellows, and although a very common fish, I think they're one of the best when it comes to a hat. So this, oh, he's getting lost in the crowd. I think I'm feeding him again, guys. Let me back off. So here, the yellow fish with the blue face has got the same pattern. Really, really nice. Big fan of them. Now, if I could just get him to sit still for you guys, that would be great. But there's two of them right there. The one that's more dominant has more blue in the face. They, as if these guys were the tank bosses, they would be a little bit more. There, you would see less of the black spots in them. They would be more of a yellow body with a blue face. So the more dominant they're going to be, the more colorful they'll be. Jody, that's a good question. The Cyanodorsalis, we actually stopped working with them. So the being that they're, I believe that's the brackish water uh, rainbow that we were working with. We had stopped carrying them just due to the demand. We're 100% fresh water except for that fish and one the Ope Ula shrimp. So we actually recently just stopped working with those just because of ease, and we're not really set up to have um, we're not really set up to really have uh, setups just specifically for like two or three types of fish that need brackish to saltwater. Here are some cuckoo catfish. These are about 3 inches, three to fours. I love these guys. They look like little sharks. All right, what's next on our sale this week? We're gonna have the assorted Molly packages will be on BOGO. So if you buy 3, you'll receive 6. And then let's get into some of the cool 50% off sales that we have. So right here behind us, we have some 2 to 3 inch long fin bushy nose. So these are the chocolate longfin bushy nose. These are going to be on sale for 50% off all next week. And they have really nice finnage, really long, really flowy, looking good. And then let's see, assassin snails. So if you guys have a problem with assassin snails, give me 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. There was music playing in the background. I had to go shut it off. All right, so the assassin snails, these are going to be on BOGO, and these are for the 3 packs. So if you buy 3, you're going to receive 6 for the price of 3. These guys are slow, but very efficient at taking out a snail problem. So if you have a snail problem, the assassin snail is a good one. Now, they will breed in your tanks, and they are a snail. And as you can see, let's hold one out of the water so you can see them. So they're black with yellow stripes, but they don't breed as quickly as what some might consider pest snails. So pond snails, uh, trumpet snails, and ram's horn snails. These guys are really efficient, and they will eat them and slowly take them out. It's going to take a long time if you have a really big infestation, but they will slowly take them out, and they will slowly populate your tank as well. Now, one thing about the assassin snails is that they're carnivorous, so they eat other snails. They eat anything that's like meaty that may have died and sinks to the bottom. And they will reproduce, but they reproduce slowly. Now, if they start to overpopulate and they don't have enough food, they will cannibalize. So they don't ever become like extremely. They never really take over a tank like some of the other snails can. Now, if you are having problems with snails, though, just know that if snails are taking over your tank, that probably means you're overfeeding your tank. So, also, you might want to check into that. Let's see. Next, we are going to have the all ever so famous, ever so popular 2 to 3 inch yellow labs on sale next week for 50% off. So here's one of our tanks of yellow labs. If you're looking for a nice bright yellow fish for your Mabuna tanks, and these guys are nice because they're not so aggressive like some of the other Mabuna types. And then the final item on our sale next week is going to be the black skirt tetra. Let's go look at those really quick, and then let's see if you guys have any requests or any questions, anything you want to see. But yeah. So guys, anybody who participated, or even if you didn't participate, even if you just had a recent order, what did you guys get? Let me know in the comments. What kind of fish did you get, and how did they show up? And if you had any issues, how did you feel about how we handled that issue? And then also one last thing. I don't know if anybody here on the stream has received any of their orders yet, but if you haven't, or if you have, you may have noticed we're starting to use a different carrier for our packages. So we did start to use in small batches FedEx on some of our packages, and we've seen a lot of success. So you might be seeing a switch. You might have UPS deliver your package, or you might have FedEx deliver your package. Um, for us, it's been nothing but good so far. So let me know what you guys think about that too. So Seema says all those fish were good. Some were a little smaller than 2 to 3. Sisma, now I got a question about your order there. Did you order 2 to 3 inch, or did you order 1 to 2 inch and they were a little like? Did you order 2 to 3 inch fish and they were a little small, or did you order 1 to 2 inch and they were just a little? You're saying they're under 2 to 3. Just curious. Just want your feedback. And guys, if you ever order from us and you have any issues with sizing, please use our business card that we send with the order and take a picture with the fish next to the business card for reference so we can address any sizing issues. But I'm glad to hear your fish showed up good and that you're happy with them. So really appreciate that. Dr. Q, hurry mine up. Dr. Q, I'm assuming you'll be going out Monday, potentially Tuesday. All right, cool. So Dr. Q, I really like the fish that you got there. So we are right next to some of them. Let me walk around here. We're not as close as I thought we were. But Dr. Q with the fire ant tetras and the bimaculata, a man after my heart, man. I am obsessed with the bimaculata and the fire ant tetras. Those are going to make a really nice tank. So here are some bimaculata. This is what's in the tank right now. They are just at 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And these were bred by one of our former employees, and he did a really good job. These fish are doing great. They're healthy, and they're just looking so good. And then the fire ant tetras, unfortunately, there is not a light on that tank, so I'm not going to go show them, but They're really red. The males are nice and red. The females are a duller color, but I love them. Miami native got the BOGO tangerine tigers. Oh man, if you didn't get your fish yet, Miami, you're gonna love them. The tangerine tigers are so colorful and they're really big. I think we had them up as 4 to 5. They're more like 5, almost 6 inches in my opinion. Just looking at them, and they are just beautiful. Let's see. Let's see if I can show these fire ant tetras. Of course, the middle of the day at the live stream, their colors are shut off, but every morning these guys are just fired up, and every night, um, they're right before we turn the lights off, before we leave, they really color up as well. But a really cool choice of fish, Dr. Q. Okay, Rocky Lopez got some bushy nose. I don't seem to be eating, feeding the algae wafers, anything else I can feed. So that's pretty typical. Usually for the first few days, fish are gonna hide. They might not eat too much. Plecos, they can be stubborn sometimes, and they'll just hide under some aquarium structures. But one thing you can do is if you have access to things like cucumbers or squash, you can cut up, or even green beans and put them in your tanks. You might entice them to eat. Let's look at this tank here of these bushy nose. Now, another thing you can do if the bushy nose aren't coming out, aren't eating, they're seem kind of lethargic, is just leave your lights off. Bushy nose don't really, once they settle in, they're fine, but they don't like really bright lights, especially when they're stressed in a new environment. But if you give them time, and they should settle in and they'll eat. We feed them just algae wafers here normally, but another food you can also look into is, and we also feed them here, is rapashi. It comes in a bunch of different forms, and it's really good for plecos. So you can look into that as well. Okay, so John, that's really good to hear. Thank you for your business. John said he's ordered over $1,500 of fish in the last 3.5 months, so that's really impressive. Said all the fish are healthy and beautiful. Thank you. Well, thank you, John. I really appreciate your business, and that's an impressive amount of fish. Dr. Q says, "Don't let the missus find out." Susan left a very good suggestion for your bushy nose. Make sure they have wood. If you notice in all of our bushy nose tanks here, even if it's just a small piece, we have driftwood in every tank. They do like to rasp on the driftwood, and they like to eat the biofilm on the driftwood. As you can see, every tank of bushy nose here, we have something for them to chew on, to hide on. Just make sure that they feel comfortable and just give them time to settle in. All right, guys, if you have any suggestions on some fish you want to see, let us know. Carly will get me a location and we can go check them out. If not, I'm going to talk about a couple fish that I want to highlight this week. Let me look at my paper. And also, let me check the time, see where we're at. Okay, so before we talk about that, let's start the giveaway, guys. So let's look at these very young, small, tank bred, red shoulder, rock keel severums while we talk about. All right, so let's start the giveaway, guys. Um, it's going to be the same as every week. One winner for Facebook, one winner for YouTube, one guess per person, please. Now, if somebody guesses your number, go ahead. Say, if you guess somebody's number, if somebody guessed the number that you did before you can have one other guess. So, man, I struggled with explaining that one today, but yeah. So one guess per person. If somebody before you already guessed that number and you accidentally said it, go ahead and make one additional guess. Today we're gonna go guess a number 1 through 300, and there will be one Facebook winner and one YouTube winner. It'll be for a $25 gift card. So or just store credit, however you want to look at that. But while you guys get your guesses in, we are going to highlight a couple fish and actually one plant. Now we got a plant and we haven't had in a long time. I really like it. One of the employees here really liked it. He said it reminded him of Bucephalandra, but it is actually Anubias othzelli. So here it is. It's really nice plant. Really dark leaves. It has a nice elongated leaf shape. And what I really like is just how compact it's growing. And overall, the really dark color can contrast like lighter colored plants really well. Like, for example, this Rotala indica is a lot lighter. Or this is Rotala rotundifolia. It's a lot lighter in color. And look at this, guys. Right now, if you want some Rotala, if we have, I'm not sure if this is available or if it's sold yet, but if it hasn't, this is a 40 breeder. So just for size reference, this Rotala is actually absolutely exploding in growth, and it's getting some nice pink in the leaves, some orangish pink, and it's doing really well. So we finally got the CO2 mostly dialed in where we're not constantly having airlines blow off, so we're not losing pressure. But another good plant here is the narrow leaf pogostemon, and it's huge too. So just for reference, massive. So if you're looking for plants, these guys are good. Some of this water wisteria, absolutely massive, starting to try to grow out of the water. So now's the time. If you guys are ever interested in buying the Java Fern mats, here they are. For reference, let me grab one just so you can kind of see. So this is just one mat. It's 4 inches by 2 inches. Here's the bottom. It's cocoa fiber. And these will like almost have like an instant aquascape for you. It's a lot of plant, takes up a lot of space, gives the fish a lot of room to hide. But yeah, look at that. Looking really nice. So we got a lot of nice plants in, but I was really excited to show you the Aphazelli. And then also there's one more over here. It's another one we haven't had in a long time. The Anubias Nanji is absolutely massive too. Here we go. Just for reference, here's my hand. It's probably 8 inches. The from the base of the plant to the taller leaves. So some good plants going in. All right. What else do we want to highlight, guys? Okay. So let's go look at now. You guys are going to be a little sad, but I am going to show you two fish here really quick. So first one I'm going to show you are these guys, the red spotted severums. Now, guys, do not sleep on the red spotted severums. They don't look like, they're nice, but they don't look like a show-stopping amazing fish when you see them at this size and when you purchase them at this size. But let's get a closer look at them. So beautiful. They're nice looking fish. But I could see how somebody might pass these up if they came across them. Now let's go look at, I'm going to call him Big Daddy. Now Big Daddy has sold. Yesterday we had a customer, he came in and bought him. So we don't have any more currently like him. But Big Daddy, as I'm calling him, is a full-size red spotted severum. I don't know if I've showed him recently or not, but I am going to show him now. And this is why I say don't sleep on them. They just get absolutely beautiful. Let's see if I can get him to turn for you guys. So they get massive. The color on them gets really intense, really beautiful. David, we are doing a giveaway. So we're giving away $25 store credit. All you have to do is guess the number 1 through 300. You get one guess, and if you accidentally guessed a number that somebody has already guessed, you get one more guess. Now, if there's two people who put in the same number and guess the same number, we're going with the person who guessed that number first. So whoever gets closest to the winning numbers without going over will be the winners for a $25 store credit, and there'll be one Facebook winner and one YouTube winner. So guys, highly recommend these guys. Give him tons of space to grow out. Now this is a 40-gallon breeder he has to himself for size reference. I'm estimating he is 9 to 10 inches. He's pretty large. He's very thick. He's probably 2 inches wide, maybe 2.5 inches wide. But yeah, really cool fish. Definitely wanted to highlight those. And one more fish. Oh, guys, if you like apistos, stay tuned. We may have more breeding stock and potential more on the website. Yesterday, we just got some really good fish in. Also, if you like discus, let's go. Actually, guys, I apologize for the back and forth. Let me show you this. So, tank light is off, but we got some more blackberry silver dollars. They're under quarantine, but should be available in the next couple weeks. And then for those of you who liked the red tail penguin tetras, we got some more of them. They're small, but we did get more. Those are under quarantine. This tank isn't, but the new batch is. And then we got some beauties here. Let's see if we can get them to cooperate. But this is a red melon discus, and he's probably every bit of 5 to 6 inches. And he's just gorgeous. So that's one of them. He's got his own 40-gallon tank. We have one more over here. Now, these guys just came in yesterday, so they're under quarantine. They may even become breeders. So you guys might need to hold your horses on potentially getting them from us, but he's not cooperating. He's not turning to the side, but really, really nice fish we got in yesterday. And then one more fish, guys, I want to show off before we end the contest here are the Palmadella species. I believe these are on the website as Palmadella SP. I'm not sure, but these guys are really cool. They never stop moving. They're just always swimming, always searching for food. We currently have them on soft water, so I recommend having them. Susan, that's a good question. Could blackberries go with Severums? They could. So they are very compatible. Blackberries get large enough too where they wouldn't be bullied by Severums. So that's a good question. Thank you, Susan. I would recommend keeping them. They are a silver dollar type. So you have like any silver dollar type would do well with larger Severums or anything like that. All right, so guys, check these out though if you're interested. These guys are cool. They never stop moving. They are always hungry. They're always swimming. And they look kind of like sharks. Pretty cool. All right, so let's stop the contest here, guys. And if I missed any of your comments, I'm sorry. I was trying to get through some. Thank you, Carly. We do. Oh yeah, so these Palmadella, we brought them in as false Cory catfish or imitator catfish. But they ended up being a different species, and Carly is saying we believe that they are Palmadella gracilis, and those should be on the website. if anybody's interested. Now let's get to the contest, guys. Let's cut it off here. And let me back up and scroll. You're welcome, Susan. All right, so let's get to the winning numbers. So Facebook is going to be 165. No, Facebook is going to be 65. And YouTube is 125. So YouTube winner, whoever's closest to 125 without going over, and Facebook 65 without going over. Carly will announce that in a moment, and we will probably end it there. So don't sign off just yet because you may have won. So 125 and 65. Guys, look at the size of these blue dolphins. Got some really nice ones. These are about 5 inches. Look at it. Got the male with the hump right there. I can see why they call them blue dolphins. Got a lighter colored one right here. Look at him. He's a big boy. He's the biggest one in the tank. See a little aggression going on there. Let's see. So let's look at these guys. I'm surprised these guys aren't more popular. Super rare fish. Got the Walter Eye Hap. I really like these guys. They got a funky shape. It's kind of why I like them, I think. It kind of looks like the males. Sometimes it kind of looks like they have a crooked nose. Oh, Carly's comment didn't get pinned. I'm going to pin it for her. So the Facebook winner is Samantha Caraway. So congratulations, Samantha. And the YouTube winner is Big Junior Chambliss. Oh, I believe you were the one from Texas. So congratulations, Big Junior and Samantha. So guys, to receive your prize, we are not going to email you. Please email us, and we might ask you a few simple questions, but we don't want you to end up being scammed. So we're not going to reach out to you. Please email us at fish@imperialtropicals.com, and we will get you your $25 store credit. Please note that if you did win, you still have to meet our store's minimum order of $50 after the $25 is taken off. So please know that we just ask that you meet the $50 minimum. The website won't allow you to, and it won't allow us to force that through either. So just know that is the stipulation. And yeah, that's it, guys. So I'm gonna turn you around. Oops. I keep turning the camera off on you guys today. Just for a second, but do you guys know when the geosphen will be back? So, Steve, that's a good question. We have a couple ponds. They are breeding. They are growing. But man, that winter was really brutal. That is like our most popular #1 selling fish. So we're bummed, but we want to make sure that this doesn't happen again. We had 3 ponds, and all 3 ponds got wiped out by last year's super cold weather, and the hurricane just really messed us up, that back-to-backs. But hopefully soon, the ponds are growing, the fish are breeding, and I don't have a definite answer for you, but hopefully in the next couple months we'll have some. There was one that was in this warehouse, and some walking customer saw it. It was hiding for a while. Like, we knew it was here, but we weren't going to put it on the website to only have one fish. And walking customer came, they saw it, and it's gone. So really quick, just want to thank you guys one more time for everybody who participated in our 4th of July sale. hopefully, if you didn't receive your package, you will soon. We're sending a couple out today for Saturday delivery. Be sure to check out who delivers your package. It could be FedEx, could be UPS. You guys won't probably notice any difference, but hopefully you will. Hopefully things get a little better. Packages are getting like handled really rough across the country. Not just for us, but for other people. I see like destroyed packages everywhere. So we're trying to get the fish to you as safely and as efficiently as possible. So hopefully, with a little bit of change, we'll make that happen even better than it already has been. But just want to say thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Congratulations to this week's winners. Don't forget to email us to receive that, and we'll see you next week. Later.